Confidence is a critical key in transforming your life and becoming the person that you truly want to. And I found in my own life that as I have ramped up and began to believe in myself more, the successes that I have in my life are much more abundant in my life. Now, when I mention about success, I'm not talking specifically about finances. A lot of people attribute success specifically to the amount of money that you make. But here's the thing, there's lots of people out there that are extremely successful financially, but are completely empty internally. And so I'm trying to transform your life. I'm trying to influence you in such a way that you'll transform the internal aspects of your life. And I guarantee you, as you do that, the external things like finances, connections, relationships, those things are going to be successful. Those things are going to be much more impactful in your life. Confidence is one of those things that's going to help you become the person internally that you need to externally. Okay? So I want to talk about confidence, and we're talking this week specifically about the more powerful you, the aspects of you growing and progressing. And so there's 4 different types of confidence that I want to talk about, and keep in mind you're going to need to make sure that you have your notebook handy this week as you're working on your confidence, because each day of this week you're going to be focusing on a different aspect of your confidence. Here are the 4 different things what we're going to be focusing on this week. Personal confidence, which is that internal confidence that begins with you. The social confidence, which is the trust and the relationships that you have with others, that you can count on others on a regular basis. Potential confidence, which comes from you believing in your future, that you believe that you have potential to become something and contribute towards something and have much more than this emptiness that you may be experiencing right now. And leadership confidence is that you are confident in your ability to lead others and influence others for good and to accomplish their goals, quotas, achievements, successes, whatever that you're wanting to help them do. So let's break down each one of them. And are you confident in who you are? What I have found is that becoming clear about who you truly are builds a confidence in you that will allow you to act externally in a much more powerful way. So for example, here's some of those things that I mentioned before that you're going to need to have a notebook. That every single time that you have a thought that comes to your mind of who you truly are, I want you to write that down. So day 1 is going to be focusing 100% on personal confidence. Now write down everything you know about who you are. Every single thing. It could be your name, it could be the family you're a part of, it could be the company you're a part of, it could be standards and values that you stand for. Make sure that you are very specific with those things and have that notebook with you on a regular basis. And then refer to the list throughout the day. And at the end of the day, reflect on those things and see which ones are the most impactful or the things that you want to develop that you're just not quite sure if you're there yet. The second thing is social confidence. Are you confident in who supports you? Now, many times we do not know who supports us, truly supports us. Make a list of everyone you can think of that would listen to any complaint or concern you have without rebuttal. Just listen and hear you out. This is the support that will always be there for you, and you can be confident in them. That's really powerful and impactful to have in your life, to have someone like that you'll be able to connect with on a regular basis. And sometimes you'll need them just to listen, and sometimes you'll need them to rebuttal and actually correct you or give advice. Write down every single person in your life that would meet these requirements, that would do that you can really say they are part of my support group, they build me up, they listen, they enable me to become the person that I truly want to. You may be surprised with who's on your list, and you may be surprised with who's not on your list. But the point here is to recognize who is part of your life that will support you. The third one is potential confidence. Believe in who you can become. What dreams have you put off that need to be resurrected? because lots of times we are influenced by society to play small, to think that we need to have these really small measurable goals that don't accumulate to become this large goal. But I'm wanting you to create goals that are large, and think about all the things that you could become, the ways that you could influence, the ways that you want to be 5 years, 10 years, 15, 20 years down the road, so that you can start planning now and creating those skills and attributes and characteristics that are going to help you be more powerful. I know you have ambitions that need to be accomplished. Make a commitment to no longer put dreams off. It's just completely focused in on your potential. The fourth thing is leadership confidence. Who is counting on you to lead right now? I can guarantee you, you're probably thinking of family. Maybe it's your colleagues at work, and maybe you manage a team. But these people are counting on you to believe in what you're saying, to really man up and level up in a way that you will be able to accomplish great things. The best leaders are those who are influential and not specifically authoritative. Now, authority is interesting because you have authority when you're a leader, but there's a difference between a dictator and someone that inspires you. And so be that leader that these people are counting on you to be with them, work with them, influence them in such a way that they're going to want to be a better person and accomplish the goals that they've set out to accomplish. There is a lesson worksheet that's extremely critical for you to fill out and complete with this. It is going to go along with each one of these concepts of the different types of confidence. And if you follow that, you'll be able to write down the aspects that apply to each one of the different types of confidence so that you can double your confidence. I want you to be more confident in who you are. That when people ask you if you're able to do something, you know immediately yes or no, because you're confident that you can either do that, the potential that you have, or you already have the skill set to do that. There's also the circle that goes, the infinity circle that goes between confidence and competence. They feed off of each other. The more confident we are, the more we want to learn, and the more that we learn, the more skilled and knowledgeable we are to be able to do different things. So now is your time to become more confident, to double your success. And if you do these things, you will gain a new understanding of who you are, the potential that you have, and you will be able to double your success.